gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Chargers. Coming up next, 5th Division doubles. We heard them. Let's see them. Joseph and Aratz for the Renegades, and Barba and Benny for the Chargers. This season, Barba and Benny 3-3, 500 through their first 6 matches. As Joseph and Art's a team 3-2. There's 5 matches played. Ready to go with match 3. Joseph and Aratz will have the serve.
Joseph serves, we begin. With an underserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Benny on the catch, backhand, thrown powerfully. Robote left side, split placement, picked up on the bounce by Benny. Cortada by Benny from the backcourt, bounces twice before it's caught. Well thrown. Barba and Benny first up on the board for the Chargers here in our 3rd match.
Yeah, really smart throw. In these matches, I mean, Aratz likes to protect the Robote, plays a little bit deeper. Smart throw there by Benny, forcing him to step up. Couldn't get there before the second bounce.
Aratz on the catch. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Barba's on it. Mid-court placement. Good catch by Benny. Benny, hard throw to the feet of Aratz. What a scoop off the side wall by Aratz. Scoop by Benny. Backhand. Robote coming out. Aratz keeps it on the forehand. Lays it back. Caught by Benny at the 10 line. Another cortada by Benny. This one caught. Aratz on the catch. Backhand. Robote forehand by Benny. Aratz is there. Backhand from the 9 line. That ball hit the overhead screen. 2 points for Barba and Benny. Barba serves.
A lot of lower, harder forehands coming in from Benny today. This be a part of the strategy for the Chargers. Again, just forcing Aratz to step up, get him out of position, and when you do so right there, maybe he can miss a throw. Backhand got away from him, sent up well on the overhead screen. He's so comfortable back there from the 11th line to the back wall that you get him anywhere. Might see some misses.
The ace for Barba. 3 points for Barba and Benny. He serves.
How about that serve? I mean, right where you want it. Low, crossing the sidewall, forcing Aratz to move up. Very difficult to time it up.
Really well done. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Benny goes to the corner.
Wow, just got it off.
Drop shot. Benny takes off, so does Barba. Barba gets there. Backhand to pass. What a great catch by Aratz. Good catch by Benny. Benny to the left side of Aratz. Aratz backhand to the inside. Benny's there. Benny winding up. Costado to the forehand of Aratz. Benny on the catch at the 7 line. He goes deep. Aratz looks for the Robote. To the inside it goes. Big bounce. Stopped by Benny. Four points for Barba and Benny of the Chargers. Barba serves.
And Benny mixing in the backhand 2-all right there. Smart time to throw it. Joseph not really into this match yet. Trying to get him involved, just couldn't scoop that one up.
Here's the backhand. Catch by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Barba, Robote. Aratz runs all the way up to the 4 line. Split placement stopped by Benny. Benny will just put this inside. Juice is going to take off. Juice made it.
Oh, almost.
It fell just short. Tremendous effort by number 10, Juice, to try to save that play. That's 5 points and a possible straight set point for El Barba and Benny.
Again, the Renegades kind of conceding the point. There was no safe way for Aratz to get back into a defensive position to stop that ball. Joseph was really the only one running to the outside. It's a tougher Bote, and he almost got it.
I was about to say, concede. Joseph does not know concede. Joseph threw himself on the ground, and I'll tell you, just a couple inches higher would have had a good play on that ball. Good effort by Joseph.
Yeah, he recognized where his back quarter was, and the back quarter's in front of you. Take off and try to make a play. He did just that.
As we said before, some players will leave their cesta tied throughout most of the match. Other players will tie it in between sets. Sometimes in between points if it comes loose. So Barba finishing tying into the cesta. No, that's not some type of deformity. He's got his ball in the back pocket. Splitter. Stop by El Barba. Drop shot by El Barba. Stop by Juice. Juice keeps this ball in play. Here's Benny. Benny from the 11 line. Sidearm Karam. Stopped by Aratz. Karam by Aratz. Stopped by Benny, but Benny overruns it. There will be no shutout. Joseph and Aratz are on the board with a point. Joseph serves.
Great effort defensively. Benny almost got to it. Recognized that Aratz had him trapped inside. Went with the Karam. Almost backfired. Get the Renegades up on the board, though. See if they can get any momentum started.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and the 7 line. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Benny makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Robote coming out. El Barba's on it. Catch by Aratz. Splitter by Aratz. Scores. 2 points for Joseph and Aratz of the Renegades. Joseph serves.
Splitter doing exactly as he intended it to do. Split both chargers. El Barba trying to make a play to his left. Benny unable to sprint out there and make a catch on the right side. Such a smart throw. You throw it to the corner, a good pace, good things tend to happen. That opened up as a 2-all. Keeps the set going.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Robote for Aratz. Plays it from the 7 line. Benny takes it in the air, winds up. Costi inside, caught by Aratz. Backhand. Robote forehand by Benny. Aratz from the left side, winding up. 2-all is in. 3 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
And the way that Aratz was winding up that throw, it looked like he was going to throw more of a splitter, but it actually opened up more than he anticipated it.
Well, the way we saw in the last match, them keeping it to Bragley, got to do something to keep it away from Aratz. Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. There's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Benny makes the catch. Here's the backhand. Aratz for the Robote at the 7 line. Catch by Benny. Joseph got there, just unable to make the play. Point. A hard-fought set for El Barba and Benny. Winning the first set 6-3. We'll put a minute and a half on the board, come back out, and play our next set.
Oh, that was an interesting throw to end it.
Cut back to the inside.
Yeah.
Here we are in the ESPN3 players cage.
I'm just thinking through the physics of that, Stu. So what it...
Spin to the ball.
Right. Was that sidewall first?
That part I don't know.
Yeah, that's what
that part I don't remember that
wow.
far back.
I mean, that ball stayed well to the inside. Even Aratz was a little bit fooled, and I think that was the intent by Benny. Caught both players scrambling. Juice got assessed on it again. Couldn't turn it. 6-3 in favor of the Chargers.
And we definitely don't want to upset the sports fans by talking about physics.
That's a big part of the game.
Imagine if you were in your living room and all of a sudden it became a physics conversation.
I just want to know what wall that ball touched first. That had everybody fooled.
Here we have a replay. See the focus of Benny. Great catch there on the left side. Backhand, 2-all.
And you can get that bounce like just in front of the feet. Yeah. Having to take that on the short hop, that's a tough play. For
he can catch that in the air, but taking it off the bounce.
Yeah.
Sidearm carom.
Another one.
Look at Barba just getting out of the way. Good grab there by Aratz. Carom by Aratz. Benny had a good read on this. Oh, it was in his cesta and everything. Well, it was a bobble, but.
Yeah, just ran out. Yeah, you see, that's kind of the bobble motion. Just ran out of space, actually. And then you see here, Aratz was expecting that to open up. It sticks inside, and Joseph, he got it.
That's a tough one.
Not enough to reach the front wall. 6-3, first set, ready to go with set number 2. Renegades have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Joseph will have the serve for the Renegades. There's the backhand by Benny. Here's the catch and return by Aratz. Big backhand by Benny. Rabote coming out. Barba's attempt at the drop shot hit the pad, and the pad is bad. First point of the first set goes to Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
Yeah, getting a little too cute with that drop shot. He winded up like a full forehand and then tried to cut off the swing. And if you don't keep the speed up and you cut off too much power, ball's not going to reach the front wall. That's what happened right there. Dropped it into the pad, and the pad is bad.
Here's a catch by Benny, backhand from the 10 line. Rabote coming way out. Joseph for the Rabote. Right to the inside, Benny's there. Benny on the backhand, wall to wall. Rabote's coming way out. Aratz at the 4 line, 2-all, stopped by Barba. Barba knowing the pass, beautifully thrown. Joseph comes up with the Rabote save. Benny on the hop makes the catch. 3-wall play, read perfect by Aratz. What a catch by Benny. Benny throws this one up the middle. Aratz gets in there, split placement, stopped by Benny. Benny from the forehand, going for it again. Joseph is there, but he cannot make the play. Such smart highlight played by all 4 of those players. Tremendous court positioning. This point goes to Barba and Benny. We're tied up 1-1.
Really a great throw by Barba. Thought it was going to end the point, but Joseph, the presence of mind to get back in there.
Barba's court positioning as far as his throw. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. Aratz's ability to get there and make 2 phenomenal catches. Benny's ability to read and get there in time to make the catch. Just all beautiful.
Perfect throw to close it out, too.
Here's the backhand by Aratz. Catch by Benny. Big backhand by Benny. A little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. 2 points for the orange shirts, Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
A little bit of pressure on Benny to pass and take Aratz out of it. Gave that one a little bit too much. Sent it higher and up in the overhead screen.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Backhand by Aratz. Rabote. Rabote forehand by Barba. Rabote forehand by Benny. Catch and the return by Aratz on the left side. Rabote forehand by Benny, trying to pass. He does. Aratz makes the save. Big bounce. Stopped by Benny at the 5 line. Big right side. Aratz gets in there to make the Rabote. Passes. Barba catches it in the air. Perfect positioning. He passes. Rebote for Aratz. Low and inside. Benny's there. Benny whips it from the left side. It scores. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Barba has the serve for the Chargers.
Maybe a little bit more to the middle of the court than Benny would have wanted on that costado, but still very effective. Dropped it lower. Aratz couldn't get there in the air and just tipped it.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Rebote forehand. Benny makes it on the forehand. Right side. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote coming out. Aratz makes the save. Benny moves in. He's at the 5 line. Low and hard. Aratz takes it in the air and returns it. A floater. Rebote, left side by Benny. Coasty to the inside. Scoop by Benny. Benny's 2-all. Out. Three points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
Yeah, second point in a row that Benny's kind of gone with that underhand costado type shot and
not working.
Yeah, coming out to the more middle court than he really wants. He got to aim more to the inside.
I understand they could potentially change the spin, but
yes,
that I totally understand what he's trying to do. But especially on 2 walls, you don't want it spinning up. Beautiful scoop by Aratz. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Benny. It passes. Rebote left side, powerfully thrown by Aratz. Rebote 2-all. Joseph is there. Light touch. Barba is there. Powerful throw, crossing the sidewall. Aratz makes the save. It's a 2-all. And that's out before Barba touched it. Three points for Barba and Benny. Barba serves.
It was called out. Oh. Looks like the Renegades are going to give this one a challenge here, which, again, the ball was ruled out, so this would be a replay of the point if the ball was ruled in upon replay review. We'll take a look here when we get a good view of it. Barba was there, but he tipped the ball after the whistle blew. So ball was called out in the event that replay says that the ball was, in fact, in, and the call needs to be reversed. We will just replay the point. So we'll see right here. Oh my! That the last 2 we've had so are close, but that looks like a little white on red there. If you're asking,
there's a shine there that makes it hard to see.
Yeah, there is the reflection of the cesta, but that.
Oh no, wait! You see that line come up?
I think I see a little white on red there.
Yeah, it does touch the line a little bit.
There's no way that you can overturn that and say that the ball was 100% in. I don't think.
No way. That's out.
Well, we're gonna get another look here, a little bit closer to the floor. Look at this. You guys are, I mean, we're getting it right in the view here.
Any contact with the line is out. And
man, oh man, out. Yeah. I mean, you see just just a piece of that ball is on the line. I'll tell you what, that is a heck of a call on the floor by the back judge. He was screened by Barba.
The call stands. Ball was out. Scores 3-3.
screened by El Barba. I mean, you can see him in the back view right there, trying to get a look, moving his head around him. Called it correctly on the floor. That's going to stick. 3-3. Score's correct. Point stays with the Chargers, and the Renegades lose their challenge for the rest of the game day.
And the ball decided to take a little vacation. Actually, no, it's
Ball
actually,
wanted, yeah,
it slipped behind one of the pads.
check out a replay.
Little difficult to see. Doesn't like the attention of the replay. It's a lot of pressure if you're the ball. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Good catch by Benny. Benny from the back wall. Catch by Aratz. Here's the backhand by Aratz. That takes off. Rebote coming out. El Barba on the rebote. He was going for the drop shot off the rebote. Placed it inside. That fell and hit the pad. The pad is bad. That's a point for the Renegades. In orange, Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
Yeah, second time in this set, just giving away a point, just trying to be a little bit too cute. I mean, one time on a forehand trying to throw a drop shot. And then there on the rebote, I mean, that's a play that he can return 100% of the time.
The beginning of Battle Court season, he was landing those.
He's right.
Just he hasn't been for the last couple weeks. Illegal carom serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
And the ball must make contact with the front wall first. So if the ball makes contact with the side wall first, which was the call there, counts the same as a missed serve. Second serve coming up.
El Barba picks a serve. Hard to the inside. Aratz is there. Aratz to the inside. Benny's there. Here's the backhand. Powerfully thrown, taking off. Aratz coming all the way to the 3 line. Throws a 2-all that scores. My, oh my. Aratz got aggressive. They're at 5 points. Joseph has a serve. Look at Aratz here. Just bam, 2-all.
I mean, it's so well thrown.
Right in between Joseph and El Barba. El Barba would have had to have scooped that.
Yeah, if El Barba was a little bit closer to the net and backed up a little bit, I mean, that came up on him so quickly he couldn't get it off.
Fault. That's a missed serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. El Barba picks a serve. Hard throw. Aratz is there. Benny, fantastic catch back at the 11 line. Big backhand takes off and hits the overhead screen. That is point and set to Joseph and Aratz. We have split sets, which means we'll be moving on to a third and final set in just 1 minute, 30 seconds. Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We're currently playing our third match of the day. Here we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players come back here to take their breaks in between sets. See the Renegades squad there. They lost the first set, but did win the second set off some tremendous play there by Aratz. They're on the left side of your screen. Aratz says, no thank you for the spa treatment. See Joseph tying into his cesta, getting prepared for this third and final set. Here we have Benny of the Chargers, playing great there in the backcourt. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. We're in our third and final set here in our third match of the day, third of 6 scheduled matches. El Barba has the serve for the Chargers. Barba serves. We begin. Here's the backhand by Benny. Aratz, backhand from the 12 line. Benny's there. Barba forehand passes. Well thrown by Barba. Benny's going to move up to take this on the right side. Throws it low and hard. Aratz is there. Barba forehand, powerfully thrown. Here's the catch by Benny. Benny goes deep. Barba forehand. Benny winds up. What a catch by Benny. The backhand's wild and in the overhead screen. First point of the decisive third set goes to Joseph and Aratz.
Actually, a great catch by Benny up there in the front court, but really not much he can do with it. That ball definitely not controlled in the basket, sent way up high in the overhead screen. Just a throw before that Philo. Got to open up a little bit more or just keep it to the inside, middle of the court. Didn't work out for him.
There's the backhand by Benny. Barba left side, caught in the air by Barba. Barba split placement, stopped by Aratz. Aratz, great play to the side wall, well positioned. It scores 2-0 in favor of the Renegades. Joseph and Aratz. Joseph serves.
You keep that ball close to the side wall, good things happen. Right here, perfectly placed forehand. You see Benny tracking it, and then, yeah, just kind of ate him up off the side wall.
Scoop by Aratz. Big backhand. Barba coming out. Barba forehand by Barba to the outside. Aratz is on it. Fall down Barba. Here's Benny from the 8 line. Karam. Stopped by Aratz. He dropped it on the backswing. No shutout here. It's a point for Barba and Benny of the Chargers. Reminder, we are in the third and decisive set. First team to reach 6 points will win this match.
Aratz a little bit worried about that screen to his right. Didn't want to push off and be at jeopardy of losing the point, but that did kind of help that ball fall out of the basket. Took a little more time than he's used to winding it up.
Fault over serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Splitter. Stopped by Barba. Barba from the forehand. That's a tough play off the side wall. Quick release by Aratz. Benny composes himself, makes the catch. Big backhand. Barba coming to Joseph. Joseph, Barba play. Stopped by Benny. Karam by Benny. Stopped by Joseph. He does not hold on. We're all tied up, 2 points apiece. Barba serves for the Chargers.
Yeah, at some point in this match, you just got to keep the ball away from Aratz and you just find the easiest way to put points up on the board, and that's throwing 2 balls towards the outside in Joseph's direction. Moves Aratz around if he wants to make a play out there. Does force Joseph to get involved a little bit more, and that's when the Chargers have had success in this match.
Yeah, throwing the ball repeatedly to Aratz's left side just does not do anything. That's an overserve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line.
It's not just Benny and Barba. We've seen it with a bunch of his opponents against Aratz.
Trying to outcatch Aratz or trying to see if he's going to drop it on the left side. You could spend weeks doing it.
Yeah.
Costado to the inside, scooped up by Benny behind the 10 line. Big backhand comes out to the Barba. Catch by Benny. Backhand. A little lower and harder. Barba for Aratz. He makes the save. Benny attacks up at the 6 line. 3-wall play. Stopped in the air by Aratz. Benny stops the ball midcourt. Low and hard to the inside. Aratz on the Barba save. Benny, midcourt. Goes for it again. What a catch by Aratz. Drop shot. Aratz has it up at the 6 line. Split placement caught by Benny. Low and hard by Benny. Scoop by Aratz. Robote forehand by Benny. Here's Aratz at the 8 line. Drop shot. El Barba gets there.
Wow,
Outside placement scores for El Barba. My, oh my, what a point. Beautifully played by both Benny and Aratz in the backcourt. El Barba finishing it off. Costado to the outside. 3 points.
And maybe that's going to be the difference and propel El Barba and Benny to victory right here. El Barba just needs to see one go in. It doesn't get much better than this. Philo split them. Perfectly done. Neither player even making a move towards it. That's how good that throw was. Perfectly placed by El Barba.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Aratz. Robote forehand. Aratz is there. Benny makes the catch at the 11 line. Forehand low and hard to the inside. Aratz on the backhand from the 11 line. Robote forehand. Wonky bounce. Aratz chooses the Robote. Sends it high. Benny's got it. Winds up. 2-all. Stopped but not held on to by Joseph. 4 points for the purple shirts. El Barba and Benny. El Barba serves.
Again, just a heavy dose. Balls to the outside from the Chargers in this set. And keep the strategy simple. Don't overcomplicate it.
This is as hard a fought match as I've seen.
Oh, absolutely. Third set, 6-3 both ways. A lead here late for the Chargers. See if they can hold it.
Backhand by Aratz. It passes. Robote for El Barba. El Barba hard to the inside. Aratz with a beautiful catch. Big backhand. Robote coming back out. El Barba on the Robote way to the inside.
Oh,
Aratz comes up with a magnificent catch on the backhand. Benny stops the ball at the 7 line. Low and hard. Caught in the air by Aratz. Scoop by Benny. Benny now in the front court. He scores on the forehand return. Possible match point for El Barba and Benny of the Chargers. El Barba serve.
The back quarter scooping it up in front of his front quarter. That is one I haven't really seen, but, you know, look at this matchup. El Barba a little bit deep. Benny, I mean, I've never seen him play with this much confidence in this third set. I mean, he's going tough catches, left side, right side. I mean, he went into that scoop. He knew he was going to make the play. He did. The forehand was just as perfect back to the inside. And now the Chargers have a couple points to work with here to close out the match.
Catch by Aratz. 2-all. Stopped by El Barba. El Barba from the forehand. Aratz makes the catch. Split placement will score. 3 points for Joseph and Aratz. Joseph has the serve. Still possible match point for the Chargers.
And the second time that El Barba's been beat net side on a 2-all from Aratz, which is pretty surprising at doubles. You don't see too many of those, and El Barba's defense is one of the best in this 6th group. He's been protecting more of the split placement, which Aratz does tend to throw a bit more of here in this level. Got to make the adjustment here.
Benny from the costado to the inside, caught beautifully by Aratz. Here's Benny, backhand. Aratz comes out to make the Robote about the 6th line, lays it up inside. Here's Benny. Benny low and hard. Scoop by Aratz. Two-all. Stopped by El Barba. Cortada by El Barba hits the pad, and the pad is bad. 4 points for Joseph and Aratz. Still possible match point for El Barba and Benny. Joseph has the serve.
I think the shot for either El Barba or Benny, if the opportunity presents itself, is a low, hard outside placement to Joseph. Takes Aratz out of it, forces Joseph to make a catch on the bounce, which he hasn't proven that he can do today.
Ball comes back to the inside. Benny's there. Big backhand. Aratz comes out looking for the rebote about the 4-line. Rebote to the inside. Benny takes it in the air. Hard throw. Good catch by Joseph. Joseph's backhand. A rebote to by Benny. Aratz for the rebote. He makes the save. Tremendous play. Benny calls for it and tipped it. Oh, my. We are at match point, the maximum number of points allowed in a set, 5-5 off a tip there. Whoever wins this point wins the match.
A little bit of traffic up there in the front court. Benny called him off and just didn't make the catch. Here we are, 5-5. Oh, he went for the serve.
Barba goes for the serve, whips it inside. Aratz for the rebote. He makes the save. Here's Benny. Benny powerfully going for that 3-ball play. Will it land in? It lands out.
Oh, my.
That is point, set, and a hard-fought match for Joseph and Aratz, winning in the third and decisive set with a comeback, 6-5.
Let's take a look here at this game day scoreboard now. 3 points for the Renegades, inching closer to the Warriors. I think I misspoke a little bit earlier, Stu. I said the Renegades were 2 days, 1 day behind the Warriors, but that is actually 2 full game days behind those Warriors who are in second place. Renegades looking to get up into second, but probably won't have that opportunity here today. We're going to hear from our winners, Joseph and Aratz, in just a few seconds as we gear up for our 4th-ranked singles match next, Ubia against Arta. Here they are.
Right there.
5th team of the Renegades.
All right, Joseph Aratz, congratulations on winning that match. Your guys' record this season is 4-2. What's working so well on this team?
Yeah, we have a good communication, I think. Today the match we start bad, I think. We don't start like with all or I don't know. But then we fight a lot, so we have the win and I'm so happy for that because the win is always a win.
Right. Yep. Not the best looking game, but we came out with the W, so.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. Let's see what else happens on today's game day.
All righty. Thank you.